Welcome to this beginner-friendly explainer. Today, we're going to learn exactly how to build a highly secure digital building from the ground up, utilizing some absolute foundational network security basics. If you are totally new to the world of cybersecurity, you are in the perfect place. We're going to break down some incredibly powerful concepts into bite-sized, really easy-to-understand pieces.
So, think about this for a second. How do you actually stop a cyber attack from spreading once it's already started? Like, if a malicious hacker manages to break through a single digital window, how do we prevent that one isolated break-in from taking down the entire system? It's a massive challenge for sure, but by the end of our time together today, you're going to know exactly how security professionals handle it. Here's our quick roadmap for today. We're covering three main defenses. First, firewalls, our gatekeepers. Second, VLANs, our virtual network rooms. And third, network segmentation, which is the overarching strategy that limits attacks.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, Firewalls, the gatekeepers.
To put it as simply as possible, you can think of a firewall as a friendly but incredibly strict security guard standing at the front desk of an office building. This system meticulously monitors and controls all the incoming and outgoing network traffic. It doesn't just guess either. It operates based on very specific, predetermined security rules. Simply put, nobody gets inside without having their ID checked by this guard. In action, the firewall acts as a super sturdy perimeter. It actively blocks unauthorized access and malicious software, which we can think of as dangerous red traffic trying to spread from the external network. But at the exact same time, it safely allows the good, trusted traffic to pass right through to internal devices like your laptops and servers. Now, not all security guards are exactly the same, right? There are a few common firewall types you'll want to be aware of. We have packet filtering, stateful inspection, proxy firewalls, and next-generation firewalls. Those next-gen ones are particularly cool because they offer advanced features like intrusion prevention. And hey, if you're looking to become a SOC analyst, that's a Security Operations Center analyst, by the way, understanding and monitoring these firewall logs and alerts is going to be a completely crucial day-to-day task for you to detect and respond to threats.
Okay, moving on to Section 2, VLANs, Virtual Network Rooms.
So we've secured the front door, but how do we organize the inside of our building to keep things secure when someone is actually inside? Imagine a completely flat physical network. It's kind of like a chaotic, massive, open-floor office space where everyone can hear everyone else's conversations and access everyone else's filing cabinets. It is shockingly easy for a hacker to compromise a flat network. It's an absolute security nightmare where anyone can swipe your favorite pen or, your highly sensitive financial data. Instead, we want an organized logical network, and we achieve that using VLANs, virtual local area networks. VLANs allow you to segment a single physical network into multiple logical networks, basically creating separate, highly secure rooms.
To create these distinct rooms, a core switch connecting everything uses a VLAN tagging protocol known as IEEE 802.1q. This essentially color codes our data. You might have one tag corresponding to administration in VLAN 10, another for the finance servers in VLAN 20, and yet another for guest access in VLAN 30. This ensures all that traffic is completely separated and isolated, improving security immensely. SOC analysts actually use these exact configurations to monitor and control network traffic every single day.
And that brings us to Section 3, Network Segmentation Limits Attacks.
Let me pose a critical scenario for you as a beginner in cybersecurity. What happens if a hacker actually gets past the front desk gatekeeper? If that perimeter firewall is compromised? How on earth do we stop the threat from freely wandering the halls and taking whatever they want? Well, the answer is network segmentation, which drastically limits an attacker's movement. Even if a hacker breaches the untrusted zone on the perimeter, proper segmentation sets up these virtual stop signs that completely block their lateral movement. Because the network is divided into smaller manageable parts using internal firewalls, the hacker is stopped dead in their tracks before they can move sideways to reach a sensitive data center or other peripheral devices on the network.
This is precisely why these principles matter so much in the real world. SOC analysts rely heavily on network segmentation. By dividing the network, whether physically with hardware or logically with VLANs, they dramatically limit the attack surface, contain breaches effectively, and make incident response way more efficient. Ultimately, this proper organization allows analysts to quickly isolate compromised systems and protect an organization's most critical assets.
So bringing everything together into a macro view, Our bright, sturdy firewall stands strong on the perimeter to protect us from the wild west of the external internet. Flowing from that are neatly organized, logically segmented VLAN rooms. For things like administration, finance, guest access, and servers, each have their own security locks in place. It's this elegant, deeply secure digital building that limits lateral movement and keeps sensitive data totally safe.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really hope you feel far more confident about these foundational network security basics. Stay secure and definitely keep learning. If you want to continue your cybersecurity journey, the next logical step, which we'll be exploring in our next explainer, will be diving into access control and authentication methods to see exactly who gets the keys to these secure rooms.
But before you go, I want to leave you with one final thought. Think about your own setup. If a malicious hacker entered your home network right now, how far could they go? Is your sensitive personal laptop sitting on the exact same flat network as your smart TV or your guest Wi-Fi? It's a fascinating question, and one that proves just how vital network segmentation really is. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.